Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, Millennial Kingdom, Geological, Geographical Implications, the broad plain of the earth. Scripture references Revelation 20, verse 9. And they came upon the broad plain of the earth and surrounded the camp of the saints in the beloved city, and fire came down from heaven and devoured them. Now the context of this verse is the conclusion of the 1,000-year jail sentence of Satan. And he's been released from prison, and he's deceiving the nations to bring them to battle against Jesus and his followers in Jerusalem. And specifically, we're talking about the broad plain of the earth. And the term is singular, one landmass. Mountains and islands are not mentioned. They've been removed, as noted previously in Revelation. And the Greek word for broad plain is platos, and per Strong's Concordance, the term suggests great extent. Greek word for earth is ge, G-E. So the term is defined as an arable land, the ground, the earth, as a standing place. And this is a huge single landmass, a supercontinent. And so we'd go back to Genesis 1, verses 9 and 10, and God created a single landmass on planet Earth. Let the waters below the heavens be gathered into one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the gathering of the waters he called seas, and God saw that it was good. Now, some would argue the land was divided during Noah's flood, but there's one verse that clearly tells when this occurred, and the continents emerged. In Genesis 10, verse 25, 2 sons were born to Eber. The name of the one was Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Peleg's life and times are noted after the Tower of Babel. And Babel's where God scattered the peoples and changed their languages from one to multiple languages. And after Babel, God broke up the single landmass as well. The earth was divided, and the Hebrew word for earth is eretz, and this is the same term used in Genesis 1, verses 9 and 10. It means land or earth. The Hebrew word for divided is palag. It means to be split or divided. Stated plainly, the land earth was split, divided, and it appears God will put his creation back in the order he intended. One landmass, no mountains, no islands. Revelation 21, verse 5. And he who was seated on the throne said, Behold, I am making all things new. Also he said, Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true. So, I take it at some point in the future, massive geological upheaval during the tribulation, and getting back to one landmass as it was intended. So if you're interested in this topic, please feel free to check out paulthepoke.com, keyword Millennial Kingdom, Geography, Geology, broad plain of the earth. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.